Hi, how are you? Question to morning shows like the Joe Show. Why do you keep doing fake segments? You claim to be big and bad in radio, and you have the opportunity of a lifetime, and you do the same old fake dating segments? No wonder your ratings are middle of the road. I will see you guys at the morning show boot camp. Funk dat.
In your heart, you know he's right. Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Hoppy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour with Hoppy.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic. Never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up. Now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppy Hour in your system.
Hey, how are you doing, baby? You doing good? I don't know why I called all my audience baby, but this is Hoppy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you for the next hour to 2 hours. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhoppyradio@gmail.com. And if you're listening on this Taco Tuesday, film yourself making the tacos or eating the tacos while listening. But guess what today is?
What day is it?
It's Tuesday!
Well, what time is it now?
It's time to wake up now.
Hey, who's ready to have some fun?
Is this a test?
Got it!
It's too early.
Fun is fun.
Today is such a great day for a Tuesday morning show.
Tuesdays are better.
This is true.
I can't wait to get started.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks.
It's showtime. I've heard that over and over again. It's quite funny. I have a lot of listeners in Illinois. A lot of people from my high school that don't want to admit that they listen. But I see you guys complaining about the extreme heat warning in Illinois. Oh, that's cute. That's what Florida has to deal with 9 months out of the year. Now, I know when it goes from negative 20 to 90 degrees in 3 months, I know it feels hot. That's what we have to deal with all the time. And I'd still rather have heat because you can be outside than be cold. People that are good with cold weather are people that are loners, people that have nowhere to go. And they're like, you know what? I'm just going to succumb to being cold and come inside. You know what I mean? What's going on right here?
This is not headline news. Attorneys for Sean Diddy Combs decided not to call any witnesses in his defense.
Yeah.
None of his friends could answer the question, did Diddy do what Diddy done? Did he do?
Oh, jeez.
An Oregon man, whose real name is Looney Tune, got into a high-speed chase with police. They hope to catch him by painting a tunnel on the side of a mountain so he crashes into it.
Whatever.
Nick Cannon failed when someone asked him to name all 12 of his children. And that, my friends, is why Elon Musk uses the Dewey Decimal System. And Dolly Parton announced a Vegas residency. So now Las Vegas is home to 3 spheres. This is not headline news.
Wow. It's a slow joke day. It was not the funniest. Let's see what's going on with Fallon. He always cheers me up. He must have got some new writers lately. He's been pretty funny.
Temperatures across the East Coast nearing 100 degrees here. Ooh. Seriously, it is brutal out there.
It's so hot. Even though you guys were complaining about the cold, you're never happy, people up north.
You know it's bad when the heat map looks like Elmo's colonoscopy, you know? More than 16 billion passwords for Google, Apple, Facebook, and other platforms have been leaked in one of the largest hacks of all time.
Whatever.
It's pretty scary. Now everyone knows your Facebook password, but you. People are talking about this. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez kick off their 3-day wedding celebration in Venice. You know you're powerful when you have your destination wedding on a Tuesday and people still show up. It's like
that was not bad. Still better than the other headline news.
And here comes the offensive face-off with a huge dopamine spike.
The prefrontal cortex lighting up like the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a subtle zone shift.
Yep, casual viewers miss it, but this superfan registers it like a 7.3 magnitude earthquake on the Richter scale.
This is a sports brain play-by-play.
Wow, engagement is off the charts. Oh, wait, timeout. Social interaction detected. Attractive female, 3 o'clock.
Deploying charm protocol, abort play analysis.
There's a smile. Nope, not creepy. Should he mention the game?
No, she's holding a book.
Hi, thank you for applying online. This webpage is for college graduates who can't find work. If you have a degree in business, enter 1 to fold sweaters at the Gap. If you have a degree in health, enter 2 to wipe down the leg press at 24-Hour Fitness. If you have a degree in communications, enter 3 to greet shoppers.
If you are bored by this segment, enter 4. All right, here's the deal. We have only begun this madness, but I feel like playing a banger right now. It's always cool how that works. So we will be right back on Happy Hour, and we're going to get this party going.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Throw your head back, baby, show your grill in this pit.
I'll just
get the snapping, yo. Yeah, just get the moving, yo. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Throw your head back, baby, shake your dreads in this pit. Get the snapping, yo. Yeah, just get the moving, yo. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Oh, that's that money snap. I signed my deal, made $1 million, did the money snap. Went to the car dealership and spent 100 stacks. Bought me a Benz and life, cause I'm trying to money snap for the rest of my life. If you been living trife and you just came up, money snap, where you at? Like you don't give a fuck. Throw your head back, baby, show your grill in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Throw your head back, baby, shake your dreads in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money snap. Oh, that's that money snap. I'm on the block and it's booming, man. Them fiends spinning cheese. Got the hook up with Poppy and he gave me them keys. Do that money snap. If you just hit a lick, do that money snap. If you got a bad bitch, who gon' give you her check? Man, you keep your pockets fat. Sitting in that Benz coupe or that new Bubble X. In the club, you by the bar. In the hood, you a star. Got 250 on the kush. I like my weed in the jar. Baby girl looking good in a new outfit. Got her head back snapping, baby. Ooh, that's it. If your cell phone ringing and you know it's about that paper, do that money snap. Boy, why you shake off them haters? Throw your head back, baby. Show your grill in this bitch. Get the snap in your fingers, get the move in your bitch. Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap. Ooh, that's that money. Yeah, that's that money snap.
Whatever.
Throw your head back, baby. Shake your dreads in this.
Shake that ass and sit on my lap.
Fingers get the move in
Was that a
your
little
bitch.
forward?
Yeah, that's that money snap. Yeah, that's that money snap.
I think it was.
Ooh, that's that money snap. Oh, that's that money snap.
Whatever, man. You sit on my lap. We do our thing. We're hanging out.
Today on TMZ.
So back in the day, if you wanted to teach Harvard students this theory of relativity, you bring Einstein in, right? On Love Island, you want to teach them about twerking, you bring in Meg the Stallion.
Hell yeah.
Okay, y'all ready to get this night started? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who wants to do the orgy? Who wants to start it off? Who wants to be the fluffer?
They had a twerking competition on the show, so she was leading the way.
I gotta skip over this because of copyright. I'm sorry. I hate doing it.
Such a big hit.
Diddy's alleged drug mule took the stand today, and he testified about setting up freak-offs and
he just looks like a Cleveland drug dealer because he is.
And dealing drugs. He says Diddy made him try the drugs.
He was a tester.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awful.
Well, I mean, some people would think that was a perk of the job, to be honest.
Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson.
She's a skank. That was long.
Sprinted through the airport, and Bill Belichick was drenched in sweat.
He's wet. He's wet.
Jordan looks great, though. I will say that.
Boy,
she's just the worst, dude. I get people, it's because they don't get girls like her. No. I get laid a decent amount. I'm not getting laid every day, but I do okay. I don't need to tell you guys how much I get laid. But it's just, she's so fake. She's so fake. And some people will go, well, it's not your business. It's just sad to see him go on like that.
Talk about showing the difference in age.
Seriously, right?
Because she's running, and he says, if I can't keep up with her, it's going to show something bad.
But then they check into their seats in first class, and she remembers why she's with him. It doesn't matter if he can run.
I just...
The movie 28 Years Later comes out this weekend, and
I'll be sure I'm not to see it.
The director revealed there's a lot of zombie dong.
Wait, there's just straight...
I don't want to see dick.
Zombie dong?
It's an undead dong.
It's rising from the grave.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, man. TMZ always makes me cackle. It's better than cackling hens on the View. I think it's time that we do the Daily Smoke Up. I haven't done this in a while. How does the Daily Smoke Up work? This is all alleged, unless you have your medical card. Because if you have your medical card, you are a good to a go. You know what I mean? A jelly bean.
Hoppy Hour, where your medical card is required to listen.
All right. Grab your vape, your pen, your bong, your joint, your blunt, your one-hitter, your edible, your gravity bong, whatever the hell you have. Maybe you're smoking out of an apple. Whatever the hell you're doing, let's smoke up. Let me grab my vape right here. The brand is Viva la hemp. I love it. It gets me so stoned. All right, let's go.
It's time for weed news on Hoppy Hour.
Marijuana. 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 Marijuana.
Yeah. Turn it down, catch Hoppy on the airwaves. Talking blunts, joints, and all the smoky pathways. Roll the papers tight, blaze them up, elevate.
I took way too big of a hit, man.
Heavyweight, welcome to the
Freaking allegedly stoned.
news about the herb, got the starless proud.
Whatever.
Joints burning slow, take a smoke, no doubt. High times, feel the vibe.
You know, every second I worked at the Bone, I was stoned.
Like a blunt to the
Had to be stoned to be here on Cloudz.
breaking chains, sativa.
Douchebag.
In the strain, cannabis culture got it flowing through the veins. Happy hour, spark it loud. News about the herb, got the starless proud. Joints burning slow, take a smoke, no doubt. High times, feel the vibe, let the green shout.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, yeah, I like this music from WGN. You can party to it. Go to the club, be like, yo, play this music.
On the Medical Watch, a possible new use for CBD. University of California, San Diego researchers say CBD can help ease autism symptoms. In the first controlled clinical trial, doctors used CBD on boys with autism.
You're telling me that there's some good things that the plant known as marijuana and the plant known as CBD can do? No, duh.
Researchers say 2/3 showed behavioral improvements taking CBD or cannabidiol.
Whatever.
That's a non-intoxicating compound found in cannabis.
It's the lame one. It's a lame one that doesn't do as much.
With communication difficulties, repetitive behaviors, and aggression. Based on the study, researchers say CBD holds potential benefits as a therapeutic intervention for autism. Depression in teens may be caused by
All right, by what?
screens. Screen time has long been suspected to impact childhood behavior.
Duh. I'm so glad I grew up in the 90s, the last of the pre-cell phone era. We weren't all like messed up. Oh, what's going on here?
Welcome back. We turn now to a new warning about products easily available at convenience stores.
He just sounds like somebody that would do part of drugs. I would not.
They become known as gas station heroin. ABC's Allison Cossack explains the growing concern.
I'm going to guess it's Kratom.
This morning, a new warning from the FDA about products like these, marketed as energy shots or cognitive supplements, sold at gas stations, convenience stores, and vape shops.
I promise you it's probably not like heroin. It's just that the FDA, those fucking scumbags, don't like that it's not approved by them. Once the FDA has money in it, then they'll be, giving them a round of applause. I go fuck yourself.
Sometimes called gas station heroin for its opioid-like effects, these elixirs...
That's fun. That's why we like it. Life's hard. Let us get high.
Pills and powders with names like Neptune's Fix and Zaza contain
I like Zaza, man.
Neptine, a drug that's never been approved by the FDA and can be addictive and cause serious side effects.
It's very invigorating.
Here's someone that's a victim of it.
It's a distraction from reality.
ABC News spoke with Hannah Gilliam last year. She says she got addicted to tianeptine.
All right, but here's the thing. This chloroquine, hydroxy. Listen. If you're getting addicted to it, that means you don't know how to handle it. That doesn't mean you can ruin it for everybody else. That means you don't know how to party.
It was miserable. I have withdrawal from heroin. I've withdrawal from pain pills. I've withdrawal, pain pills.
So you're a druggie.
Ibuprofen with fentanyl, and they don't even measure close to what those withdrawals from TNA.
Yeah, man, that's a you problem. Just because you can't handle the high doesn't mean everyone else needs to suffer.
Felt like.
Calls to poison control centers involving tianeptine have increased by more than 500% in recent years.
All right, that's the risk you take. But they keep alcohol and cigarettes on the counter. You know what that is called? hypocrisy from fucking boomer politicians.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
My body alert. Man up, band up, alert. Them drillers is out. We drillin'. Do the money walk. Throw a stack of two. For a stack of two. They'll whack a crew. Yeah, no, I don't like that word. Loud only anti-men. I don't like that herb. When with your wife, she dirt. She jockin', call her jockey. I'ma send her home with a breath smelling cocky. I'm arrogant, cocky, Louis high body. I need some artwork. I'ma call Cardi, getaway driver. I'ma call Kari, Mac leave you sorry. Been so many on me, all my niggas real. They PlayStation Sony, in other words they phony. So many mini-me's, when did I start cloning? Do the money dance, I'm full but I'm hungry. I'm Louis 3 times, like Tony. Whipping off safety, I know I'm safe, it's on me. I got some new fans, shout out who put them on me. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Walk on getting that money walk. Jay-Z pimpin' did it vision. Shoot the 50, bet I hit no training wheels. Them hitters rolling. Ain't no time for block to block. Shoot up cribs, snatch up kids. You niggas scared? Go on, walk it out. I play to win. Ain't no losses, stupid. My circle closed, we get money, they look funny. Fuck your life and your wife. Lil' folks to be wildin' out. Stupid bands, wipe them out. Drill style be my money dance. Dress, swing, legs spin. I love my city, shot racks. But we heat them up. D-Wade's back. Shout out to big bros like Mac. Duck the case, fuck the Jakes.
Let's go! Play it!
Fuck the Jakes, play no games, poker face. Anti-me at cuss the face. Lean got me sleeping 9, but I'm wide awake. Hit the loud, no eyes but pump. King go stupid, I go clueless. Money dance, ain't no juking. Cool ass niggas shove and push 'em. We real groovy, you lames losing. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands.
Oh my goodness.
Happy hour will be right back.
What up? How are you? This is Happy Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe. This following segment's been brought to you by DZBZ Honey at dzbzhoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my word. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the wrapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to dzbzhoney.com. And at checkout, use promo code Hoppe, H-O-P-P-E.
Doors closing.
completely different. It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, this is Lex from the Lex and Terry Radio Network, and we are now ready to name our successor, Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, everybody, this is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with my man, Ryan Hoppe.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
I'm in the mood for some boy band vibes. This is a 2000s morning show and a podcast.
Turn the dial to 80s. There's a voice that sounds so true.
Whatever.
Tampa Bay, we're here to stay.
I got it.
Hoppe Hour lights the way. Celebrity news on the go. Hoppe's got the inside flow. From the stars to dating scenes, waking up our wildest dreams. Hoppe Hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-67-3. Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood inside his head.
856-49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Hoppe's always right on time.
Kind of.
Dial the number.
I might show up like 4 minutes late to work.
Keep on shining bright.
B-Trap.
Hoppe Hour with Ryan H. Call.
Isn't it weird how AI makes this in 4 minutes? Or 4 seconds, rather?
Every day is more than great.
AI's taking over.
We need to see Hollywood inside his head.
Wow! Hoppe Hot Topic!
And Hezbollah have been severely degraded.
I
should just say that we're now hearing an alert, which is an
Anderson Cooper loves attention.
indication that we...
Right. So these are the alerts that go out on all of our phones when you're in Israel. It's a 10-minute warning of incoming missiles or something.
You know you loved it. He loves a good missile. Talking about dick.
Anderson Cooper was forced to evacuate during a live broadcast after receiving a warning of an incoming missile in Tel Aviv, Israel. The broadcaster was talking with CNN's chief international correspondent, Clarissa Ward, and Jerusalem correspondent, Jeremy Diamond, about the ongoing conflict in the Middle East.
All right, I don't feel like talking about war. My agent last night told me that's the one thing I can't talk about. So we will not do that.
Wow! Hoppe Hot Topic!
The first heat wave of the summer pressing on in full force this morning. It's just
overwhelming,
Oh, really?
overpowering.
What I love about people up north is they complain about when it's cold out, but then when it's hot out, they complain. It's like, maybe it's more about living up north and less about the weather.
Suffocating.
And baking more than 145 million Americans in heat alerts in what's poised to be another record-smashing day.
Oh, wow.
This heat is not for the faint of heart.
It felt like triple-digit temperatures from Texas
All right. This is what Florida deals with all the time.
to New England Monday, including parts of North Jersey where a pair of outdoor graduation ceremonies landed 16 attendees in the hospital. Dozens of others were treated on site.
Whatever.
And the rising temperatures taking a toll on commuters. From buckled roads
seriously apologize for this.
to a stalled train that Amtrak says malfunctioned, with passengers reporting they were stuck without power and AC near Baltimore.
And the worst part is they're in Baltimore. You know what's funny is, like, I remember, like, in the late 2000s, early 2010s, it would be like 100 out, and it was like TV, like, warning. And down in Florida, it's like, let's party.
It's so hot, the Washington Monument is closed for tours. In the Catskills of New York, Aaron Blakely says he was...
This is kind of... Oh, geez, what's that sound? This is kind of wussified, you know what I mean? Deal with it. It gets too cold out, it's too hot. Are you ever happy?
Forced to shutter his restaurant Monday out of safety concerns for his staff in the kitchen. Describe the conditions to me.
With a flat top and a fryer going full on, it can get up over about 115, 120 degrees.
I will say, when you don't have AC, it's the worst. You're literally sleeping in sweat. It's one of my favorite parts about my apartment is the air conditioning. Oh my God. Especially when you have sex in the air conditioning. Let's do it. This is the sound of my air conditioning. It's really freaking loud. And so is me when I'm climaxing. Sorry.
It's on a day like today.
The biggest reprieve for folks trying to beat the heat, the water. From jet skiing to splash pads.
It's nice and cool right here. And
oh, that's in Philly.
City Hall isn't open yet, so we figured that they can play there.
All right, there's that. A Dallas Cowboys cheerleader gets a lot of free perks.
Our sponsorship showcase gives our corporate partners the chance to showcase their products and all the great things the girls get as a cheerleader. Experts that love these makeovers.
Nails and lashes. You guys receive 1 nail kit per week.
Botox and the fillers. A beautiful custom wigs, sew-ins, ponytails, silk presses, all the...
All right, I don't want to listen to that, and it has copyright, so I'm getting out of there. I'm going to abort. You know, one of the cheerleaders has done that before.
Over in New York, the death of beloved Food Network star Ann Burrell has taken a surprising turn, with the NYPD investigating a possible drug overdose.
It's not that surprising, unfortunately. She was like 54 and had no cancer. Of course it was a drug overdose.
The New York Times viewed an internal document and reports the 55-year-old was, quote, discovered in the shower unconscious and unresponsive.
Okay, if you die in the shower, it's definitely drugs.
Surrounded by approximately 100 assorted pills.
Oh yeah, it's 100% an overdose, unfortunately.
The medical examiner's office tells ET Ann's autopsy is complete, but an official cause of death has yet to be determined. This is one of the last photos of Ann taken around 7 hours before her death, seemingly happy and healthy.
That's sad, man.
Had you heard of her having any health struggles?
No, she had drug struggles. Next on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez were seemingly on good terms, but...
Yeah, you know, Selena probably feels bad for her knowing that Hailey's a side chick.
Look at them now. Eagle-eyed social media users noticed on Thursday the duo no longer follow each other on Instagram, reigniting long-time feud rumors.
Why would they want to be friends? Hailey literally stalked Justin and ruined a relationship. She's a home-wrecking loser.
The A-listers notably made headlines when they followed each other in 2023. Fans have speculated that either Bieber or Gomez recently blocked the other to look like a mutual unfollowing.
That's probably what it was.
Many expressed surprise that the pair ever followed each other in the first place.
I'm surprised about that.
Others bemoaned the tire drama.
You ever feel like whenever I cover this news, it's kind of like an escape from the world? Like we have like people bombing overseas, and over here we got 2 cloud chasers unfollowing each other.
With one pleading, Lord, let us be free. The model's been married to Justin Bieber, whom Gomez dated on and off from 2010 to 2018 for nearly 7 years. Hailey claimed in a September 2022 Call Her Daddy interview that it was all love between her and the actress. She and the Only Murders in the Building star went viral the following month, proposing for smiling snaps together at the Academy Music Gala. Despite the apparent truce, rumors have continued to circulate about their alleged feud over the years. When Hailey received death threats from online haters in 2023, Gomez backed her via Instagram stories. The Visits of Waverly Place alum wrote at the time, "I've always advocated for kindness and really want this all to stop." Most recently, the former Disney Channel star liked an Instagram post from Hailey's Road Skin account celebrating her first Vogue cover last month. When the same old love singer got engaged to her boyfriend Benny Blanco in December 2024 after 1 year of dating, Hailey double tapped the announcement herself.
Whatever. There you go. What a strange relationship they have. They probably know that he is what you call a narcissist.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
And she was just such a wonderful house guest and everything like that. We just all loved her.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is talking about his son Patrick's relationship with Miley Cyrus.
You know Patrick's better off without her. You know Patrick was like, get away from me. Leave. I don't want to deal with you. And I don't want to get herpes.
The Terminator star still has appreciation for the Hannah Montana alum over a decade after she dated his son Patrick Schwarzenegger, saying this to host Andy Cohen during the June 23rd episode of Watch What Happens Live.
What was the best and worst part about having Miley Cyrus dating your son Patrick?
Well, the best was that she's a wonderful, wonderful girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And a human being and very, very talented.
Arnold goes on to recall a particular trip the singer took with his family and how she made her impact.
She gave him head.
And she came up to Sun Valley when we were skiing up there. And she was just such a wonderful house guest and everything like that. We just all loved her.
All right, there you go.
And as for any bad memories about Miley and Patrick's relationship, which ended in 2015 after 5 months of dating,
I mean, let's be honest. Miley has a long body.
Arnold says there were none.
And the worst part?
There is no worst part.
Is no worst part.
There is no worst part. She
Yeah, he just doesn't want to bring it up, man.
was just a really good person and fun to hang out with. I'm sorry it didn't work out, but Patrick, in the meantime,
he just like, I want to keep her away from her family because she's crazy.
Is on for the Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's big wedding set for this weekend in Venice. The bride and groom already in party mood, hosting a
Hell yeah! I mean, she just looks like a cloud-chasing moron. She looks like Donald Duck.
home party on their yacht, but as Allison Hall reports, not everyone is sharing in their wedding bliss.
Jeff Bezos and his bride-to-be, Lauren Sanchez, kick off their week of wedding festivities with a raucous foam party aboard his $500 million super yacht. More than 200
That is a lot of money.
high-powered guests are expected to attend what's being called the wedding of the year in
That sounds like a douchey wedding. They'll probably cheat on each other anyway.
Venice later this week. Jay-Z and Beyonce are said to be on the list.
Oh, man. Jay-Z just creeps me out. I love his music. They're bangers. He still creeps me out.
Oprah, Gayle King, Mick Jagger,
I love how it's not Oprah and Stedman because they're gay lovers.
and Ivanka Trump are also believed to be on the guest list.
Sit on my lap, Ivanka.
They'll soon descend upon the city of canals, known for its stunning waterways and magical gondola rides.
Yeah, you know the people in Venice aren't happy about it.
But many locals in Venice, said to be the most romantic city in the world, aren't celebrating. Check out this sign on the famous Rialto Bridge. No space for Bezos. A play on his space technology company, Blue Origin.
We get it.
And this sticker is on the bridge right
You could have one that says Lauren Sanchez's vagina is an Amazon.
outside the Renaissance building, thought to be where Bezos and Sanchez might exchange their vows.
All right, there's that.
And there's this anti-Bezos sign in Venice.
That was weird how I said, and there's that, and then she said, and there's this. Did you hear that? And there's that.
Their vows. And there's this anti-Bezos sign in Venice's iconic St. Mark's Square. If you can rent Venice for your wedding, you can pay more tax.
Venice is a very small city. It's only 2 square miles with 50,000 people.
That is very small, to be honest.
Yet it gets 15 to 20 million people per year.
I've had so many douchebag Americans that make us look bad go.
They
like Jeff Bezos.
Just are feeling invaded.
The impact it has on the city is massive.
And that's a cute accent.
Marta Sotoriva is a leader in the anti-Bezos movement. Does it feel like Bezos is trying to take over your city for his wedding?
Yes, so we're putting our bodies on the line.
You can put your body on the line. Whenever.
Jumping into water, blocking the canals, blocking the streets.
All right, there's that.
Oh, I'm going on Ozempic.
Amanda Bynes is getting candid about starting her weight loss journey.
Why do girls think they need to be skinny? At least for me, I know a lot of conservative incels like a skinny girl because they're creeps. But I love a thick girl. Gives you more to spank.
The former Nickelodeon star took to social media to show off her new hair color and to tell her fans that she has decided to turn to Ozempic to help her lose 40 pounds.
It's so weird how she just like went from pretty to like cute but traumatized.
Oh, I'm going on Ozempic. So excited. I'm 173 now.
I just.
So I hope to get down to like 130.
Why? You look like a twig.
Which would be awesome. So I look better in paparazzi pictures.
Now, that is priority number one. Not your mental health. Looking good for people that don't care about you. Got it.
And you don't see my double chin from strange angles.
I just want to tell her, you look good. You look fine.
Yeah, so that's about it. I will post about my Ozempic journey, of course.
The health update comes a year after Amanda told
This music's creeping me out.
her followers that she gained, quote, over 20 pounds due to depression.
That booty looks big.
Ozempic is a type of GLP-1.
All right, we know. When you're explaining to me what Ozempic is, I mean, I think it's time to move on. Karate Kid actor allegedly bit actress, nearly drawing blood, kicked out of event. Martin Kove from Cobra Kai got booed from the Washington State Fan Convention after he allegedly assaulted a fellow cast member, and police had to get involved. Alicia Hannah Kim accused the actor of biting her so hard on her arm she drew blood. Wow. The guy looks like a freaking mutant. Speaking of this mutant, all right, I hear.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
I'd say that I've been through a number of things here and there.
It's Johnny Depp at some film convention. I love how they can't get better microphones. It's just like the NBA press conferences. What the hell are you doing?
But, I'm all right.
Nearly a decade after his bitter divorce from Amber Heard and 4 years.
A decade? It makes me feel old.
Since he won a headline-making defamation trial watched live by millions as
that was a good time. Amber turd.
Amber laid out domestic violence allegations against her ex.
He slaps me one more time.
I did.
Hard.
Miss Heard, in her frustration and in her rage and her anger, she would strike out.
Yeah, she ain't innocent.
Johnny Depp is opening up about the tumultuous relationship, telling The Times, if you're a sucker like I am, sometimes you look in a person's eye and see some sadness, some lonely thing, and you feel you can help that person.
You're talking about yourself.
Johnny's career taking a hit in the aftermath of
It's like projecting. It's like when Mike Calta calls other people ugly.
Their public battle. He's only returned to the big screen in foreign projects.
Poor guy. Not at all. Who cares?
C'est une femme et
I've never even heard of the movie Vertical.
mon entourage.
And now he says he felt abandoned by the industry.
Yeah, that sucks. That's sometimes how I feel. But then you got to just do your own thing, bud. You got to keep on grinding out there. Like that song by DJ Khaled. Out here grinding. That is my motto.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Since the NBA is over, I want to play some NBA vibes. Here's Allen Iverson with Jules.
I be the show, make a room, shaking it down. I be the nigga with a high profile. Everybody come on, we be
the shakers with a crazy style, showing everybody how to enjoy a crazy wild. One time rocking to the sound, jailing women everywhere. I be the big down, swing at a hospital, super jigger.
Baby, come on, you better rock with me. I be the hot shot player from Norway to Malaya, making everybody scream, making everybody dance. I'm the king of the swing.
And we be rocking it dead, cause we're the place stopping top 10, shocking the world.
Cause we're the flow, shake his speech, make us rockin' the city.
Yo, I ride when I jet, super nigga on the set, hanging out, man, nigga showing love, simple figures.
Yo, I murk when I jet with Caribbean connected. Yo, baby, don't trip, hit the club up type shit.
We be smoking a cigar, so the Spanish top bells, rocking non-stop, party everywhere, now the party over there.
Mad skills with the homies on the dance floor, mad roll. Man, the city goes with the bad yo.
Shots rockers, I flip my squad, shocking superstars, on the way to the top, we representing Norway. Check it out, enjoy the quality down, we living life to the fullest, y'all swing out, south around.
Not the only one.
Come on.
Last night a jewels in my life. There's a party going on. Last night a jewels in my life. Now it's party time. Last night a jewels in my life. There's a party going on now.
Mr. Rhyme, ragtime, sugar dime, jungle fever, game tight, boogie nights, moving in for the kill. We be the one in the mill.
We be the top plays, prime lays, raving the world.
Cause we're the sugar from the top, non-stop hip-hop.
We be the hot tip, shaking everybody with a top shit. Bomb hits, neighborhood rocks, that's what it tell.
Picture me on the dance floor, booging everybody down.
I need the dance king surprising everybody with a jam.
And every time I do my thing, you gotta swing it with me.
We taking over your mind, cause we're the jiggers with a bass line, shaking it high, cause we the blaze, silent time, the bomb, man.
Jewels in my life. Not the only one.
Come on.
Last night a jewels in my life.
Yeah.
There's a party going on. Last night a jewels in my life. Now it's party time. Last night a jewels in my life. There's a party going on now. Boogie time.
Come on,
Boogie time.
show me now.
Boogie time.
Jig it, jig it.
Boogie time.
Up 10 on the bag, yo. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. Up 10 on the bag, yo. Boogie with a bang, yo. Swinging 24, pump more until you fly, yo.
Jewels in my life. Not the only one. Last night a jewels in my life. There's a party going on. Last night a jewels in my life. Now it's party time. Last night a jewels in my life. There's a party going on. Last night jewels in my life. Not the only one. Last night a jewels in my life. There's a party going on. Last night jewels in my life.
Come on.
Now it's party time. Last night a jewels in my life. There's a party going on now.
Swing it, baby.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com.
Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at aspiredrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going.
Question to the radio hosts that view my stories like Mike Calta. If I really didn't matter, why would you view my stories? I'm in your head. And to the people that say that they live rent-free in my head, nah. This is just a publicity stunt, and you're all falling for it.
In your heart, you know he's right. Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, what's up? It's Babs from Wild 94.1, the afternoon diva. Shout out my guy Ryan Hoppe. Make sure you tune in to Happy Hour, the best 60 minutes of your life.
Hey, this is Meredith from O and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1 in Tampa Bay, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Roxanne Wilder, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
It's time to turn Hoppe on.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yo, it's Happy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Happy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, bringing the fix.
So good to have my music back. This is Tampa Bay News.
Bringing the fix, bringing the fix. Come on. Ryan Hop on the mic, spitting fire.
Hoppy, get it right.
National waves and the
You would think AI is so smart,
headlines, man, you can't resist.
yet they can't get my name right.
Harder than a clenched fist.
Whatever.
Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Happy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing the
The thing that drives program directors nuts. Abruptly turning off the music to get to the content.
Happy Hot Topic!
Tonight, we have the results of a story we first brought you on Friday. A 2-week multi-agency operation recovered a record number of children from dangerous situations right here in the Bay Area. 8 on Your Side went undercover.
Yeah, this whole sex trafficking thing in the area is kind of eerie. Wrong button. Did not mean to press the hand clapping while talking about sex trafficking. You see all the billboards and you know all the problems, and it's nice when they catch these scumbags.
With investigators, as many of the children were being exploited by human traffickers.
And they come through the port.
News Channel 8's
And when I drive by the port, I'm like, oh my God, is there someone over there?
Jeff Patterson is in Tampa with more. Jeff.
Good evening, Stacey. 60 children were rescued in this 2-week operation that spanned Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Pasco counties.
Yeah.
60 children taken out of incredibly dangerous situations that some people have called a living nightmare. It's an operation that took months of planning to identify at-risk children and the people putting them there.
Kids that were in critical danger, many the victims of trafficking, many missing kids.
The U.S. Marshal Service organized the operation with the help of law enforcement agencies on both sides of the bay. 20 agencies, more than 100 people involved in rescuing 60 at-risk children and arresting 8 people. Our cameras were there as children were...
This is why I don't believe in God, is the fact that stuff like this is allowed.
...recovered and arrests made.
The majority were being trafficked. The 8 people that we arrested, it wasn't just a child. Some of them had multiple children working for them. You know, in the old days, we used to call these people pimps. Now we call them human traffickers.
Gross.
But they're criminals.
The 8 people arrested are now charged with crimes.
You're saying they're criminals? Duh.
Ranging from human trafficking to child endangerment and drug possession.
These child were underages. If you look at the average age of the offender, well into their late 30s and 40s. And then the age of the children were from 9 to 17.
But the head of the FDLE in Florida says
they should get three. They should get free therapy forever.
The operation cannot just stop after 2 weeks.
And this doesn't stop here today. This should continue on and on.
Last week
They need to get rid of that delay with the news. You could literally run a marathon with the amount of dead air they have in between the news and then the people on the site. Also, it's just so creepy when you're driving through Tampa and you're like, where is this going on?
Last week we showed you
Nebraska Avenue is one of it, and local Tampa radio knows about Nebraska Avenue.
Last week, we showed you an intake facility set up at a daycare facility that offers the children that are taken from this operation, recovered from this operation, it gives them a chance to have food, clothing, medical, and psychological care if they want it. Everyone involved in this operation has told me that the recovery operation is just the start of a long road.
I don't believe in God, but I'm going to just say this. Say a prayer for them. That's freaking sad.
I think what's the most shocking is that Combs' defense team has said that they only have about a day and a half for their case. So this idea that we were going to have all of these celebrities and friends of his, even family members, people who worked for him take the stand, there's not that many witnesses that the defense is planning to call. And it seems very unlikely that Combs is going to take the stand to testify in his own defense.
The prosecution is going on week 7 of presenting their case. So why is Diddy's defense team only planning on less than 2 days to present theirs?
I don't know, because they're giving up.
NBC Entertainment News correspondent Chloe Melas, who has been in the courtroom, explained.
What up, baby?
Maybe the reason that the defense is planning such a short case is because they feel as though the government has not met the burden of proof. I mean, he's paying millions of dollars for his legal team.
Oh, poor baby.
If Combs was not on board with a day or two defense argument, you better believe that they would be calling more witnesses.
All right.
In court today, a Homeland Security special agent testified about multiple freak-off parties where Combs allegedly coerced his then-girlfriend using the alias Jane to have...
I don't like how, we don't get to see it in the courtroom. It sketches me out, man. Literally, because all we get is sketch artists.
Have sex with other men. The prosecution playing many of them for the jury.
While these freak-off videos were being played once...
It's so weird to think that 20 years ago, while we're just sitting on our couch, this is going on.
Again, for the jury, you saw Combs' mother, who's been a mainstay in the courtroom, staring straight at the jury for their reaction. Now,
that is not good. That should not be allowed. That's a bias.
Combs, on the other hand, he wasn't watching the screens where the videos were being played.
Coward.
He was actually looking around, and he kind of seemed cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
Combs is facing 5 criminal counts, including racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution.
Oh my God.
All of which Combs has denied. But
so there's that. What's going on here?
Live from New York, it's Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost's glamorous date night.
Yeah, you know, they got to forgive each other for the SNL moment.
On June 3rd, the couple step out to celebrate the premiere of Scarlett's new movie, Jurassic World Rebirth, in New York City.
Man, Hollywood's just out of ideas if they keep making Jurassic Park movies.
And the two look oh so chic for the night.
This guy's an ass kisser.
In addition to walking with Colin, Scarlett also posed alongside other co-stars like Jonathan Bailey, with the two even sharing a cheeky kiss. And in case you missed the moment the actress turned heads on the carpet, here's a look.
All right, it's an audio version. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be able to see them kiss, so why talk about it? What's going on here?
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh man, the computer froze.
Brad Pitt is opening up about his sobriety journey. During the recent episode of Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert podcast, the Ocean 11
I like Dax Shepard in Idiocracy, but he just seems like a pretentious twat.
An alum revealed how, quote, amazing Alcoholics Anonymous was for him after
That's good.
Angelina Jolie filed for divorce in 2016.
It was a men's group. Yeah. It was AA. It was when I first was getting sober.
You're a deadbeat dad.
And I just thought there was just incredible men sharing.
yes.
You know, their experiences, their foibles, their missteps, their wants, their aches, and just and a lot of humor with it.
And the actor goes on to admit that despite initially struggling to share his story during the group sessions, he, quote, really grew to love it.
You know, I was I was pretty much on my back. Yeah. You know,
Salad Angelina.
On my
She's a dead fish.
knees. And I was really open to, I was trying anything and anything anyone threw at me. It was a particular difficult time. I needed rebooting. I needed to wake the up in some areas. And it meant...
It's so weird hearing actors swear, because like back in the day, you did not.
It just meant a lot to me. So... yeah, the first is, oh my God, it's coming around. You know, it's coming around. It's getting closer. It's going to be yours.
Yeah.
But everyone was so open.
It's contagious, right?
It is. It gives you...
You know, it's wide open with Angelina.
Permission in a way to go, okay, I'm going to step out on this edge and see what happens. And then I really, I just really grew to love it.
He's got a good voice. He could do radio.
While being a celebrity did add some concerns, especially with the possibility that someone would divulge his admissions, Brad didn't shy away from his problems.
When I've stepped in, pretty good at taking responsibility for it and owning up to it.
Yeah.
And now it's a quest to, what do I do with
Is anyone going to ever ask him why he cheated on Jennifer Aniston with Angelina?
this? What, how can I write this and make sure it doesn't happen again? Or I'm just...
Be better.
Yeah.
All right. That's the most overrated line ever. Be better. Be better. Oh, yeah. We are less than 3 months away from the NFL season. But I see here that it's not guaranteed that Russell Wilson will be a starter. Ever since he married Sierra, he's never been the same. And we got Aaron Rodgers here ranting about marriage. He's another freaking twat. But before we get to that, leave me a voicemail. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhoppyradio@gmail.com. But before we get to Aaron Rodgers, let's let this music play out. It gives me chills.
It's a sick society, isn't it? It's a sick society. I lived in a public
Everything's so sick. I'm such a contrarian.
for 20 years. I had public
Shut up.
relationship. How did that work out?
It might be a you problem, not the fact that it's a public relationship. It might be that either you're in a closet or you're a douchebag.
You know, I had people leaking my home information.
Yeah, that's not good.
And making up stories that we bought a house together. I had people calling the paparazzi.
I love how I love how Pat McAfee, as much as I love the show and think he's the best sports show out there, him and my boys Covino and Rich, I love how he lets Aaron Rodgers do his thing. He's an ass kisser.
I had people, posting personal life on the internet, and now didn't want any of that, didn't like any of that, and now I'm with somebody.
I love how these millionaires can't get better microphones. I'm Aaron Rodgers. What the hell's wrong with you?
Who's private, who doesn't want to be in the public eye, didn't sign up to be, a celebrity, doesn't want to be a part of it.
I feel like he's not even married.
And because
he's a weird guy.
I do things in private because I want my personal life to be private. Now I'm somehow I'm weird, and then now the paparazzi is stalking me.
You are weird, bud.
On the beach, trying to get a picture of her, stalking.
Why do I know you're weird? Because I'm weird.
Me at the workout. What is the entitlement to information that we're living in society these days, where that's like a norm? It's a norm to like be able to have
everything's so deep.
Athletes' addresses. They posted something that about a house I bought in Pittsburgh, and here's the inside of it, and here's where it is.
It's unfortunate what happens when you're famous, and not defending it, but
what happened to
you need to get security guards, bud.
Common decency about security, and
what about common decency of the fact that you treat everybody badly?
And a personal life that we now have to dive into your details of where you live and what you're doing and who you're with and who your wife is.
Okay, well, the wife thing is hard to keep private. The address, I agree with.
And if you even have a wife, and if you're doing some sort of attention-grabbing thing, because my wife is a private person, doesn't have social media, hasn't been a public person, doesn't want to be a public person.
All right, but you're talking about it on Pat McAfee's show, so you're making her a public person, you freaking moron. You know what I mean? If you don't want her to be a public person, don't even address it.
But now that's a...
But you love the attention.
Weird thing. And where are we at in society where that's like the norm now? That just because I'm not selling wedding photos to the magazines or leaking personal information or making a loving post on Instagram, and look, you want to do that? That's fine. That's your own prerogative. I don't care. That's just not what I want to do. I don't want to be a part of anything. I told you, when this is all done...
I don't want to be a part of hearing your voice. A, because you're annoying, and B, because you always beat the Chicago Bears. And it was awful watching it growing up. I remember people in high school said that Jay Cutler would be better, and that was 100% wrong. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhoppyradio@gmail.com. This is for the hard-working average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you live in the U.S. or the U.K. As long as you're listening, that's all that matters. All right, we're going to come back on Hoppy Hour and wrap this puppy up after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Sean Mac, Bogus Boys collaboration, you dig?
Here is LEP Bogus Boys with Chicago Anthem on Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. Beat drop, bitch.
Sean Mac, Premier, you dig? Don't feed the killers. Don't forget to check out Bogus Boys. MySpace.com/Bogus Boys Infrared. You dig? Sean Mac, Premier, Shot Town. Let's do it.
Raised on the south side of Chicago. Gang bang all my life, nigga, all I know is moving on the op when the beat's on. My teacher asked me what I wanna be, said a G for the P-Stars. Never false flag from the load of the wild hunters. Neutron killer nigga, you either ride under the 5 or the 6, and you better know your lick when you walk up in the county and they ask what you is. All well GD, Vice Lord, Daddy King, BD, MC, New Breed, Spanish D. They living by the creed in the state of Illinois. Chief still pull rank on the streets from in the joint. I've been appointed a position of authority within this organization. You don't wanna war me, so act accordingly before I put it in effect. You catch a ugly violation if you disrespect. Shot
laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it.
We in the middle of the action. In the midst of the gunfights and stabbing. You better have that card with you when you pass it. Cause we are making express spot gas. Pass it, got an accent. The Illinois boys grinding. I don't think a nigga out here who will really drive it. See, I'm highly respected. You know the way we see gangster and faster. I got board members status will connect. And we believe in the chairman we elected. A force to be wrecked. You got a death wish, you go against the brain. Time to die now. We got rules and regulations in the shot time.
Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it, yo.
Shit, I don't know what you heard. All I know is care self-recording when you come to Chicago. Make sure you understand that we gangbangers. We don't care about no damn rap. But on that note, let's get this shit straight. I ain't the one to lip box, reaching back and forth on a mixtape. Even though you say that's hip-hop, but nigga, I don't play. A motherfucker this county gon' get popped. Nah, I ain't waving a threat. I'm just letting you know when the dough, I'm as gangsta as it get. Now play with it like you think I'm joking. We'll come shoot your town up, bounce on the first thing, smoke it. Charlie, it's that real. I'm telling you, don't let this fucking rap shit get your ass killed. Goofy, that beef ain't shit to me, especially when I just signed the deal. I need the publicity.
Shot time. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it, yo. Shot time. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the clip. Everybody say the shit. Shot time. From the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it, yo. Shot time, 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 shot time.
Chicago shit, honor it, or else. Turn that hat straight to this perpetrating around here.
Oh, yeah. This is being brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. At checkout, use promo code Ryan20 to save 20%. WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, I'll go there. Rich Keeley, Master Barbershop at RichKBarber.com. When I tell you he's the best barber in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. But you can't just show up and go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? No, you got to go to richkbarber.com. And when you do, you'll save $10. Counselingoncall.net for the best way to get help with your mental health. If you live in Florida or Maryland and you need help, go to counselingoncall.net. And finally, Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com, 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. All right, we're going to come back on Happy Hour, keep this party going. You know what I mean? A jelly bean? Question to all the motorcyclists in Tampa Bay. Yes, you deserve to be safe on the road, but it's got to go both ways. You guys can't drive like douchebags on 275. You're being no different than the people that tailgate you. Funk that. And if you are speeding on 275, you got a small dick, like when Kelta drove a Hummer.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, this is April Pilifoff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Happy Hour. I hope he can make my daughter happy. She needs tickets to see The Instincts, and I'll have to talk to his manager. I was the original Karen, and I can't believe it. Hi there. This is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it but still listen to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
The show you secretly listen to, and that includes you, Mike Colta.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, it turns out Benson Boone, who is one of the biggest stars around, has a thing for the TMZ Celebrity Tour. How are we doing?
He walks onto the bus and starts shaking everyone's hand.
Nice to meet you, I'm Benson.
There was a birthday boy on the bus, and he's saying happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's so douchey.
Hey, dear Jonah. I love it like when a celebrity that big is that grounded. I think he's my favorite celebrity right now.
Whatever.
Oh, because he got on the bus. Of course he is.
That is a good point. Good job. Con him out.
Beyonce closed out her tour in Paris with a surprise guest, Jay-Z.
I gotta skip over this because of copyright. I don't feel like being struck by the copyright gods today. That is not what I'm in the mood for. You know what I mean? I don't need the copyright gods hitting me. I know good. Mm-hmm. It's not what you aspire to have happen.
Bezos clan got their pre-party started. Lauren and Jeff, they were partying.
Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos
On their yacht.
Interesting, though, he's kind of being shunned. There are a lot of billionaires who are avoiding the Mediterranean like the plague. They were planning on sailing on their yachts in July, and they're moving it to August.
Oh,
no. I guess it's Bora Bora then.
It appears Justin Bieber might be dealing with the silent treatment from his wife, Hailey Bieber.
She's a side chick.
He reposted like a viral video.
If you giving me the silent treatment, at least tell me why.
Hailey.
What an immature little brat. Maybe he's like got the mindset of when he broke into the business. So like he's like a 15-year-old in a 31-year-old's body. But what a twat he is.
He was seen without her ring on.
So they had a spat.
If you're having spats and somebody's taking the ring off, that's coming to an end soon.
Have you
All right, there's that.
You ever had?
Never had the rings taken off.
Have you?
I never put the ring on. Yeah.
Yeah, smart guy. All right, before we end the show, it is time for Hoppy's Hoops. Are you ready?
Yo.
Yeah.
Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens.
I got it.
Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic! In your heart, you know he's right.
Drew Holiday is now a two-time Portland Trailblazer. The Boston Celtics have agreed.
Poor guy. I don't know why you would trade one of your best role players that helped you win a championship. But then again, I love watching the Celtics fail.
To trade Drew Holiday to the Portland Trailblazers for Anthony Simons and 2 second-round picks.
Well, whatever.
Now he went to Portland in the Damian Lillard trade from the Bucks, and then
the box
was moved.
Sounds like the Kyle and Jackie O show.
Moved to Boston.
Hamish and Andy.
And what can you say about Drew Holiday? He's just a winner, winning a ring with the Bucks, and then going to Boston. And
he's a baller. Shot caller.
Winning a ring. But I think we've seen, especially with the way Boston won and then OKC winning this championship. Defense wins championships. Nico Harrison wasn't lying, but with Jason Tatum expected to obviously be out for the 2025-26 season, bringing in the offense of Anthony Simons is really going to help out Jaylen Brown. But this is what reports were saying, that the Celtics were going to be active in the trade market. Drew Holiday they obviously traded to
I wonder if he likes Boston market.
Portland. They're actively looking.
I don't care.
24 hours after his trade to the Houston Rockets, Kevin Durant was in the gym getting that work in.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's not a true leader. As Charles Barkley says, he's a bus rider. I love basketball, but nothing's more annoying than the sound of the shoes. So we won't. I'll play it. This is sad news right here.
I think we were all expecting it, but reports have confirmed that Tyrese Halliburton has suffered a torn right Achilles after playing through that calf strain.
Yeah, that was stupid. They should not have played him. I get that you are there in the championship, but now you won't be maybe even in the playoffs next year. That was a no guy. By the way, I hope all the snow bunnies that always hang out with him gave him like 5-some.
In Game 7, he was then seen leaving the arena on crutches and arrived back in Indianapolis on a wheelchair. And fans were there to greet him and the team at 2:30 in the morning after losing.
Well, there's nothing else to do in Indianapolis but sleep.
In the NBA Finals to OKC.
He's in a wheelchair. It fucking sucks. All right, there you go.
Alex Caruso is now a 2-time NBA champ, his first coming in the bubble, and we know what gets said about that ring. But here's what Alex Caruso had to say after winning his second one about how much better this one feels.
A championship is a championship, but there were 70 people in the gym when you won your first one.
Yeah.
How much better?
Probably like 150, but
maybe 100, maybe even 200. But maybe. How much better does this one feel?
Yeah, now I got a real one. Now nobody can say anything.
Self-conscious.
Yeah, I think just because of the way the team is constructed now versus the team I had in 2020, like it was much harder with this team just because of the experience, right? And everybody talked about you need experience to win a championship, and you need this, that, and the other. And I said multiple times through the postseason with this team that the good basketball is good basketball. Winning basketball is winning basketball.
There you go.
And the best team can win no matter what happens if you go out there and execute and do the stuff that you need to do to win the game.
He sounds so Caucasian.
And I think through the playoffs, this team grew up and learned on the fly.
That's very true.
Which
They were a number 1 seed with the best record in the NBA, and they won a championship.
Most teams have to learn through losses and learn through defeat.
There you go. And then this. Jalen Williams of the Thunder said, "We the fucking champions" on a live TV parade in Oklahoma City. First of all, you should be glad you're having a parade in Oklahoma City. And second of all, if you're triggered by words like that, you're a fucking loser.
And Thursday, July 24th, will be the Entrepreneur Day, Oklahoma City.
I was going to critique them having an air horn, but I use one on my show, so am I any different?
And on Wednesday, July 30th, will be the MVP of the NBA and the MVP of the Western Conference Finals and the NBA Finals.
I'm surprised he didn't flop with the fucking trophy. Little bitch. All right, this is irritating. Maybe it's because it's not Indiana.
TikTok, clocks a juke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Drums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.